Welcome back, future animators. Today we are going to learn how to use two different techniques, sneezing and shaking, to help you understand how a character reacts to their surrounding environment or situation. The first recipe that we are going to explore will show you how animated objects appear to sneeze, which requires you to keep track of 3 or 4 things at once. Let's see an example.
You can apply this to anything, from characters to shoes to chairs.
Before we begin, practitioners, please locate and pass out each student's Play-Doh and googly eyes in the kitted container along with the number 14 sneeze recipe card. Students, don't forget to set up your animation station while your practitioner passes out your materials. Practitioners, press pause on this video if you need time. When you're ready, press play to continue. Also, don't forget, today we have 2 recipes to complete, sneeze and shake. Okay, students, to start the recipe, place your dot on your desk or table exactly like you see in step 1 and take 15 pictures. Remember, this is just the regular face dot. So I've got mine here ready to go. I'm going to take 15 pictures. Okay, now notice that in each step, the shape or expression of your dot changes. Okay, so for step 2, we're going to take one picture of his regular face with a small dent for the mouth. So what you can do is you can just press in with your finger and make a little dent for the mouth, just like that. And we're going to take one picture. Now for step 3, we're going to take one picture with the face leaning to the left and open his mouth slightly. So we're going to kind of move his face just a little bit. You can smush your Play-Doh and then make his mouth a little bit bigger this time. Just like that, and take one picture. Now for step 5, you're going to take 10 pictures of the face in this pose for a hold before the sneeze. So stretch them out even more. Okay, this is just giving more of an effect that he's about to sneeze. Okay, so now you want to make a really big dent for the mouth. So it really looks like he's about to sneeze. Okay, and we're going to take 10 pictures. Okay, now for step 6, you're going to take 2 pictures of the face bending and tipping to the right with a small mouth and eyes closed. So what you can do is you can remove the googly eyes, put them to the side. Okay, and his mouth is getting a little bit smaller. And then you can just make a little slit in the middle of his eyes to show that they're closed, like that. Okay, and take 2 pictures. Now for step 7, you're going to take 10 pictures of his face posed like this. So we're just going to tip him over, because it just looks like he bent over while sneezing. Okay, so take 10 pictures. Okay, now moving on to step 8, you're going to take one picture of his face tilting back to the right slightly. So just making his way back like this. Remember, his eyes are still closed and his mouth is still small, and take one picture. Okay, now for step 9, we're going to take one picture of his face with one eye open and tilting close to the first pose in step 1. Okay, so we're kind of going to go back to the original pose and put one eye back. So go ahead and place one googly eye back on there. Smaller mouth, because now his mouth is closing. And make sure you mold him back into the step 1 position a little bit. Okay, and take just one picture. And now you'll see for step 10, it says take 15 pictures of the regular face. So go ahead and put his eyes back on. Make sure he's the original dot size that you had for step 1, and kind of fix his mouth so that it's not open anymore. You might have to take some time getting him back to that. And if you have to press it down with your palm, that's fine too. Okay, so we're going to take 15 pictures of him just like this. Okay, now let's press play and watch our dot-bot. Awesome job. And don't forget, we have one more recipe to complete. Our next recipe is learning how to create the shake effect. In the cartoon universe, shake happens after cold and fear. Freezing temperatures cause us to shiver and shake. So it's time to get shaking. But before we do, let's see a very short example from our friends, the animation chefs.
We've used shake in many situations to show fear, to show snoring, and to even make the ground shake for an earthquake.
Practitioners, before you pass out the Shake Recipe Card 15, I have something very important to tell you. Please be sure to play this video all the way through today. We have a very special message at the end of this video because today is the last class. All right, go ahead and pass out the Shake Recipe Card. Press pause if you need more time, and when you're ready, press play to continue. Okay, now let's get to work on the shake recipe. For this recipe, you are going to start by placing the dot-bot on your desk or table, just like you see in this first circle position. And you're going to take 15 pictures. Now, I have mine here on my desk ready to go, but before we start, I also wanted to show you that you can turn the grid feature on right here, just to keep track of where your dot-bot is, so you can evenly take pictures for step 2, okay? So for step 1, let's take 15 pictures. And I'm going to place them right in the center. See how that helps? Okay. Perfect. Okay, for step 2, you see there's position 1 and position 2. So what we're going to do first is take one picture at position 1, and then we're going to move to position 2 and take one picture. So position 1 would be to the left a little bit. That's why this grid helps us keep track of where he is. So take one picture. And then for position 2, like you see, here we're going to move him to the right just slightly, like this, and take another picture. Okay, after you've done that, you're going to repeat the process 30 times. I already took my 30 pictures so that I can show you what the recipe looks like once you're finished. So I'm going to go ahead and show you what it looks like. I'm going to press play for you. Pretty cool, right? As you can see, that's the shake effect. Now you can go ahead and pause this video while you finish taking the 30 pictures, and make sure you have fun. Here's a movie clip I made using the sneeze and shake recipe cards.
It's cold in here.
Fellow animators and now my friends, congratulations! You have successfully completed the Animate with Dotbots course. All of us at Green Mouse Academy are so proud of each and every one of you. Remember to always have fun and enjoy what you do. All of us at Green Mouse Academy hope we have inspired most of you to continue using these stop motion skills you've learned over this course to make your own animations at home. This app used for this course can be downloaded for free on mobile devices. Practitioners, thank you for all your hard work as well. You also helped make this program special. We left a completion certificate for each student in the kitted container. Okay, that's all for now. Go ahead and finish class by creating your own winter sneezing and shaking video.